G'day, Matthew Wigger from MMJ here, and I'm with Tyler Philippi. We're on top of the lovely Signature building in Wollongong, just with a bit of a market wrap about our rental apartment for you. So, rentals have been incredibly busy over the last couple of months. To give you a bit of an indication of the statistics, the December Illawarra vacancy rate was 1.8%, and for Wollongong it was 0.8%. Now, they're the stats reported to us from REI, the Real Estate Institute in New South Wales. We do our own in-house stats as well to try and find out where we sit in the market. Now, our vacancy rate for December was 0.32%. Now, that's the lowest we've ever had since we've been keeping records.
I've never seen it that low.
Yeah, and to give you a bit of an indication on January as well, our vacancy rate was 0.25, which again is the lowest on record. Now, that's particularly funny for a January, and the Wollongong market, as reported by the REI, was really low too. That was 0.4%.
Yep.
Pretty uncommon for January because we normally see it actually take a bit of a hike in January. So pretty interesting. But mate, you're out with these tenants day to day. What's the sentiment in the market at the moment?
Well, I mean, the sentiment in the market at the moment is that, as you just said, for the month of January, we've seen over 853 inquiries come through all of our properties that we had, following by with 445 applications being actually submitted as well. So if you take that on average per property, that's 40 applications that we are receiving for each of our properties, which is just incredible numbers. And that's generally speaking within the first 24 to 48 hours of uploading the property because, A, it's new, it's a new fresh property being uploaded online through realestate.com, which majority of our clientele is coming from. But yeah, from the Sydney market, we're seeing a lot of inquiry coming through the domain.com websites as well. So it just goes to show that the market is absolutely booming.
Yeah.
Like people from Sydney, Sutherland Shire, even Wagga Wagga, down South Coast, Ulladulla, even down towards Victoria as well. A lot of people from interstate are coming to Wollongong, and even people from overseas, like from the US or UK, Europe as well. Everyone wants to move to Wollongong because of the lifestyle, and you can see why. And the cloud cover's actually come over, so you can't really see the view as much, but I'm sure you can see enough as it is. But yeah, it just goes to show why people are moving to Wollongong.
And it's not just the huge amount of inquiry that we're seeing either. Things are moving pretty quickly as well, and at market price has actually gone up quite a bit. But at asking price, or in some cases above asking price.
It's going up, yeah. So 90% of the properties that we advertise, everyone's offering that full market rent. But on every so often, 10% of our properties are actually exceeding the rental market value as well, because the demand is insane at the moment. There's a lot of people that are stressing out because there's not enough stock in the market. So when they do see something online, either a 3-bedroom or 4-bedroom home in particular, there's probably just on our books alone, we're seeing probably 350 plus people looking for 3 or 4-bedroom homes.
Yep.
And for one property to be uploaded like that, you're
getting huge amounts of
huge inquiries.
Yeah, and we are dealing with an unprecedented amount of applications at the moment. So thank you, tenants out there, for bearing with us while we process them all, because it is taking a long time when you consider that there's 445 people just in the month of January, and January was a shorter month as well for Christmas.
Yep.
It's a lot of processing as well, and it's tough out there for tenants, and we do know and we do understand.
We do, yeah.
But I suppose from the landlord's perspective, this is the greatest market in the world, because
now's the time to
vacancy rates are just so incredibly low.
They are.
Prices are coming up. It is a bit of a mimic of the sales market. The rental market always does tend to follow the sales market a little bit. So I feel like as the heat comes out of the sales market over the next couple of months, which is all the indications we're seeing, we will see the rental market slow down back to that. It's not going to drop, but back to just your normal steady market, which is great. But it's not just on the new business and the rental side of things. The actual investment portfolios that we look after for people, we've seen a massive increase in those as well. $22.70 increase in the monthly rent figure since July. Now that doesn't sound like a lot. $22.70 a month doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're talking about a portfolio based over thousands of properties, that's quite a significant increase.
That's a big jump.
When you consider the amount of rent that's coming in for an area like Wollongong or the Illawarra. So it's pretty incredible. And I suppose from a portfolio side of things as well for our landlords, we've had to deal with that over coronavirus as well.
Yep.
We've had some challenges. We've had challenges with getting into properties because either tenants are self-isolating or
Yep.
The government advice is to not visit certain properties. So we've recently just introduced a new app that lets tenants complete their own routine inspections from their phone. They can go around, snap photos and send it back to us in a nice clean report. So we've got that app out now, rolled out to all our tenants on a trial basis. But we're just seeing the market as a whole is just performing really well. And
Exceptional.
and
actually,
whether
yeah.
that's going to continue or not will be up to the real estate gods.
That's right.
But at the moment, we're seeing really good performance across the whole Illawarra market, particularly in Wollongong where we're focused.
Yep.
But I just think now is the perfect time if you're an investor or a landlord, and if you're currently in the market and you're not seeing good return and you'd like to improve on that, definitely give us a call. But B, if you're someone that's looking to come into the investment market, now is the perfect time to get on board.
That's right. So it's just, I mean, generally speaking, January, like with the market being as busy as it is, and as Matt just touched base on before, when the sales market, if it eventually goes down, then we'll follow suit. But yeah, around the university, when university starts, we may see a bit of a slight decline in application numbers as well.
Yeah.
So, but like I say, keep your eyes peeled. Get your applications in straight away for all your tenants and applicants that are looking for a place.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, the rental market is super hot
Super
right
hot.
now.
Yeah, and I suppose we should probably mention we're on top of the Signature building in a unit that we are just about to put on the market for rent at $1,100 per week. It's a stunning 3-bedroom,
2 bathroom.
never been lived in, brand new apartment with spectacular views, a huge balcony. So definitely, if you have any questions about this one, give us a call as well. But other than that, thanks Tyler.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for watching. See you soon.
Thanks, guys.